Cracks in brick, cracks in block, sticking windows or doors. Settling or sinking foundation, it's a fact. Foundation problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS.
This is the morning edition of the Daily Weather Briefing video. This is for Wednesday, the 24th day of August. I'm James Spann. Another day where a pretty good chunk of the state will see some rain today. Not raining everywhere, but soaking rain falling as I speak here early this morning on the western side of the state. But by the time the weekend gets here, the weather trending drier with increasing amounts of sunshine. Let's start with the upper air look across the country early this morning. And again, we have broad troughing here across the Deep South. And a lot of rain to start today, especially through parts of west, central, and south Alabama. That was the radar composite. Doing this update at 5:20. Here's a look at the Birmingham radar, and you can see it's just really coming down early this morning through parts of west Alabama. Places like York, Livingston, Utah, Aliceville, Demopolis, Marion, Linden, over to Selma. Also a good bit of rain falling over the southern part of the state as well. Birmingham at points north, dry at the moment. And the most widespread rain today most likely will be along and south of Interstate 20 and especially west of Interstate 65 in those areas. Needless to say, it's a soaking rain there to start the day. Temperatures early this morning are in the low 70s in most spots. We're expecting highs today around 80, and like yesterday and Monday, many spots could stay in the 70s all day because of clouds and rain. We've got one county in southwest Alabama under a flash flood watch. That is Choctaw County, and the flash flood watch extends back into Mississippi and parts of Louisiana. Otherwise, a pretty quiet day shaping up for much of the United States. We don't expect any severe storms here today, just good old-fashioned rain. There is a marginal risk of severe storms well to the north of here. Tomorrow, Thursday, no organized severe weather expected. And then Friday, day 3, a marginal risk over the northeast United States and also parts of the northern Rockies and the High Plains. Here's the rain for the next 7 days. This is valid through Wednesday morning of next week. And for Alabama, most locations between 1 and 2 inches, heavier totals in that zone from near York and Livingston down to Mobile, and lighter amounts up in the Tennessee Valley. But again, by the time the weekend gets here, showers become more widely scattered. So let's talk tropics. This is the latest outlook here from the Storm Prediction Center. And you can see they've got a couple of spots highlighted. One of those spots is a wave that is still really on the African continent that's about to come off into the Atlantic. And another one is approaching the Windward Islands. And for now, you can see no chance of development over the next 2 days and only a low chance over the next 5 days with both of these tropical waves. The one really to watch, I think, is that one that will be coming off the coast of Africa. That seems to be the one the global models are focused on. This is the probabilistic outlook coming off the European, and you can see it's got a pretty good chance of that new wave developing as it comes off the continent there, and just a low chance for the system in the Caribbean as it tries to come through the Yucatan Channel. Let's go through modeling here. This is the GFS, the Global Forecast System, the 06Z run, valid today at 4. And again, we have broad troughing, and in this soupy air, we'll have a lot of rain around today. But again, not raining everywhere. The most widespread rain most likely over the western and southern counties, and temperatures will peak around 80 in most spots. A lot of clouds around. And quite frankly, not much change tomorrow. Scattered to numerous showers and storms with low 80s. And then Friday, showers and storms become more scattered. They'll be around, no doubt about that, but mostly during the afternoon and evening hours. A mixture of clouds and sunshine with highs in the mid-80s. And then the weekend looks noticeably drier. Understand there will be a chance of showers on Saturday and Sunday, but they should be widely scattered. Mostly between 2 and 10 p.m. The sky partly sunny both days. Here's a look at Sunday. And the highs for the weekend, 87 to 90. Heat levels coming up. Remember, it should be hot this time of the year. Go to Monday of next week, not much change. Same thing on Tuesday, just widely scattered afternoon storms. And a week from today, this is Wednesday, August 31st, the last day of meteorological summer. And again, we've got ridging in place here, and again, no major change. But let's go out 10 days. This is Friday of next week, and this is as we began that long Labor Day weekend, and this is where you're seeing a lot of this all over social media. The GFS puts down some type of tropical system, in this case, over on the east coast of Florida. But we stress the European shows absolutely nothing. And again, a 10-day tropical forecast just doesn't exist. But boy, they like to share that deterministic stuff. And again, you want to look at the probabilistic outlook, the ensemble data, which is what this is. And again, for now, the European showing just a low chance of the wave in the Caribbean trying to form. And there's just a lot of negatives for tropical development now across the Atlantic basin. I do think at some point we'll have some very interesting action to break loose out there in September and October. But again, for now, things are pretty quiet. This is rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble. Pretty aggressive here. The green line, the mean, is over 4 inches between now and the 8th of September. Pretty wet look there. National blend of models. Highs stay under 90 right on through the 3rd day of September, the beginning of the Labor Day weekend. We'll take that. But again, we'll be flirting with 90 every day for the weekend and the first couple of days of next week. But today, again, many spots will likely stay under 80. How about that? 8 to 14-day outlook. Latest guidance in the house. This is for August 31st through September the 6th. And you can see temperatures here could be a little above average as the pattern flips. And understand it can be hot as blue blazes here in September. In fact, the hottest temperature on record in the state occurred in September 5th, 1925, 112 at Centerville down in Bibb County. So at this hour of the day, 30 years ago today, Hurricane Andrew was making landfall, coming in during the early morning hours. And it's one of 4 hurricanes to strike the United States mainland as a Category 5 at the time of landfall. The Labor Day hurricane of 1935, Camille in 69, and then Michael a few years ago. Those were the other Category 5s. But needless to say, the damage with Andrew was just horrific, hitting a very densely populated area just south of Miami. And that's some of the aftermath. And again, for folks that lived through that, they'll never forget that. And understand that hurricane had a second landfall in Louisiana as a weaker hurricane, but still did a lot of damage in parts of Louisiana, especially west of New Orleans. Had some pretty good rainbows yesterday across parts of northwest Alabama as the sun was going down. And did you see the photos from Navarre Beach? It's jellyfish time. I mean, where is SpongeBob when you need him? It's pretty remarkable. That was taken off the pier down at Navarre Beach yesterday. All right, so that's it for the morning edition of the Weather Briefing video. I'll be back with the next one here about 2:30 or so this afternoon. Don't forget, we'll be in Ashland, Alabama. Book signing will be Saturday at the Coffee Bean, downtown Ashland in Clay County from 9 to noon. Come see us. Let's see, today I'm speaking out, I want to say out in Roebuck. I have a senior adult group, had a senior adult group yesterday at East Side Baptist Church out in that same part of Birmingham. Had a great time. And then we're back into the schools. It's pretty much nonstop school programs beginning tomorrow. I've got Clay Christian Academy, which is down near Ashland. And then, let's see, Friday looks like that's Mountain Brook Elementary School. So 'tis the season for the school visits. But don't forget, we have notes over on the blog. That is AlabamaWX.com. We pour our heart and our soul out over there. And if you can, join us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
Sinking driveway? Call Alabama Professional Services. Settling patio? Call APS. Uneven pool deck? Call APS. Collapsing stoop? Call APS. Cracking sidewalk? That's right. Call APS. It's a fact. Concrete problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS. Call Alabama Professional Services today